honestly, I didn't get a signal, like God didn't tell me, you'll be a photographer. Nah.
With over 6 years behind the lens, she's the creative mind behind Claire's Images Photography, known for capturing raw, soul-stirring moments. In 2021, she was named Photographer of the Year by Women in Port Harcourt. She's also a trained counselor, blending her love for creativity and emotional wellness in everything she does, including her newest venture, Terra Homes.
I want to know you as a person to arrange your house.
Let's welcome Modesta Monueke, also known as Claire.
Nice to meet you, Claire. Nice to meet you, Claire. So, would like to know, taking you back to your childhood days, let's talk about the little Claire. Tell us about you.
Okay, it's nice to meet you, Maureen. Claire, as a child, I don't think I would say I was a playful kid though. I was very quiet. I liked to be on my own space, but I liked to do very minimal things. Like I liked coloring, drawing. I would love to make sure I had straight lines on my papers. I didn't want to have things everywhere. I was very together and tidy. So I think that came up with me. That has really guided me because I didn't have to really put so much of orderliness as an adult. I already had it as a child. But then I had the taste for colors and paintings and art, and as a very young kid. I also loved mathematics, but I think the aspect of maths I liked was mostly in drawing, calculating lines, and it wasn't like I wanted to solve maths 100 over 100. Nah, that wasn't it. So I think that was more of my childhood, and it was quite peaceful though. Like I said, I wasn't a very noisy kid as a child. I was always in my own space.
Okay, good to hear that. So, are there any pointers from your childhood days that sort of that you can look back and say, okay, because of this is what has brought me here? Because now you're a photographer, you have some counseling background to mental health counseling, and then you have a brand, Terra Homes, that's the interior brand. So, are there pointers from your childhood that you'd say this, looking back, because of social skills or social skill sets or attributes I had, I could tell that I will be here today?
Okay. For photography, honestly, I didn't get a signal. Like God didn't tell me, you'll be a photographer. Nah. Psychology is same. My parents thought I would be a doctor. Every parent thought you'd be a doctor, for God's sakes. Like, why are you going to school to waste my money? Go become a doctor or a lawyer. But my mom was very particular about that because she knew I was a very quiet person. People just think people that are tidy should be doctors because you're tidy, that kind of thing. But there was never a pointer to my photography, to my interior space, or to psychology. I had no direction. Everything came along the way. Everything just resonated with itself. It just happened. But a little bit with mental health, I feel I had seen a whole lot of people on the streets as a kid, especially where I lived. I lived in a very good environment in Ajib Estate, but I saw a lot of people do drugs when I was small. A lot of people just walk around the street and they were always in need of something. They always wanted something. So I wouldn't say that drew me here, but I always had that image in my head that people needed help. My sister would always say something that if she had money, she wanted to build a full building for people to just live for free. I think that would trace back to where we were from, because we saw people homeless a lot, people sleep outside, people, that sort of thing, and it wasn't so convenient. We came from a family of love and help. My dad was always a giver, so when we think about something, we think about people. We don't just think about, I want money so I could just chill. It's mostly about, okay, we want money, but yeah, what can we do either for each other, or what can you really do? So when I say my sister would say this, me too. I feel like if I had a lot of money, it's not just for me. It's like, let's do something for people, not because you want them to even see you do it, just do it. Yeah. So
Okay,
that's it.
it's so good to hear that. At what point did you actually realize that you are a creative person, or you have it in you to create? At what point did you realize that?
Okay. Firstly, I think it's a funny question because I don't think anybody really realized at a very early stage. You just keep trying, you keep learning, you keep improving. Then you just figure out that okay, I could be good at this, so I could just put more work in this. But you literally don't know, you know. But then I told you that I always liked like art. I love to draw. I love to draw mostly. I loved drawing. Drawing was my thing. So when I was done with school, and my mom knew that this girl was not even focusing on being a doctor, you know. So she was like, I think you should go into architecture. I was just in SS3. I was good with lines. I was sketching buildings. I had like a bunch of sketches of buildings. I would buy papers and draw, and my lines were perfect. So she was like, you should do this. And architecture is arty too. It's not just, it's a creative thing to do. So basically I was like, okay, maybe I'll try. And then when I was going to go to school, I was like, nah, I just want to draw. I want to do fine arts. So I went behind her and I filled fine arts for my school. So I got the admission. I was going to go to study fine arts, and time for the school thing, they said, oh, you had to write fine arts in JAM. Yeah. I'm like, do they do that? So I had to go back and forth with school, and then I had to change the course. That led to psychology. So when I was going to make a choice, they gave me over 300 courses to choose from. I was like the best 4 student then. And then I had options. So I sent it to my uncle. He's very smart and very intelligent. I'm like, uncle, what do you think? What should I do? He said, I think you should do psychology. You're very, very articulate. You like to listen. You like to learn. Okay. He helped me. He guided me. And I think I'm still like that. I don't literally do things without asking questions from people that have been there. So I went into psychology from there. But I already had a creative self as myself. I didn't have to study to draw. I didn't learn drawing from anyone. I just woke up drawing and I wanted to know it. Like I said, I kept on trying. I kept on improving. I kept on learning. You don't wake up a creative. You improve on your creativity so you could be a creative. So I could make a video now and post it. I cannot just say, oh, I'm a creative because I posted a video. When I make 1,000 videos and people can now say, oh, she is this person because I did it over and over and over, then I realized that this is who I am. So fast forward to school, I was done with school and I'm like, I wanted to do something. I didn't want to wait to work. I've always liked to do something. I didn't like to be idle. So once I was done with school, I was like, I'm going to take a photography class. A friend of mine was doing photography and I'm like, maybe I should do this because I was already thinking, what should I do? Should I go into catering? I love to bake as well, but let me just do something new, something that I've always loved to do. I couldn't go learn drawing, so I'm like, since I can't learn this, let me learn what's possible. And she was in the field of photography, and then I went into photography training. I started working with Studio 24. I took a 6 months training with them, after which I decided to stay. I stayed in internship for over a year. I didn't just start my business. I wanted to understand the business because I was pretty young. I was done with school when I was 20 years old. Honestly, so I was very young and I don't want to dive into the market and I'm confused, I'm lost. I didn't even have confidence in what I was doing. I was only trying just not to be idle. So if someone asks me, what are you doing? I'm like, I do this just to say you do something. So whenever I tell people, don't sit idle, it's not because you shouldn't. So you can just literally front something. Just tell somebody, this is what I do. It makes it seem like you have a direction. You're going somewhere. Yeah, so.
It's so good to hear that. Kind of resonates with what you said about people. I think as creatives, it's important to have people in your life, people who can influence you. But I think some persons are not that opportune to have people, right? So what would you say? How do you think that a creative girl, creative lady, man, without people, actual people, how do you think they should navigate their life?
No, you need to follow people that you aspire to be like. There are so many people or so many things I want to do. I'm not there yet, but I follow people that I see do it and I see how they do it. Because a lot of times you don't even have access to what you want. That's why you need to pray for access. I want that access, but you don't have it. So look at them, watch what they do, learn how to do it, try it, So you literally could not have everybody you need around you to guide you.
Yeah.
But you could watch people that you want to be like that already there and learn from them. Yeah. So don't make an excuse that I wanted to do this, but then I didn't have this person to help me, or I didn't have the money for this, or I didn't. You're making. I hate when people make excuses. It annoys me because you can always try. Make some attempts. So you tell people, oh, I tried this, I tried this, I tried it. It didn't work. Then when you tell somebody, they feel like, oh, this person is driven. They just need help. It's a different thing. So you could actually watch and learn. So that's a better way to go about it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now I'm going to highlight something that happened recently. Someone reached out to me, right, via our Instagram page and said she was very sunken, she was very low, and she said she's a creative person. She was in Lagos, she used to live in Lagos, and then she had to relocate back to a different city, and it kind of didn't support her creativity, right? I think she didn't have the right physical support in terms of community, in terms of even having a good space, there was noise everywhere and all of that. So this person is obviously making an effort as a creative person, but how do you think she could further push herself, for lack of a better word, push herself to still be creative, given the fact that she's in an unsupportive environment?
Okay, firstly, I don't know what the person is into. That would have given me a proper guide on how to help. So if changing an environment could not also be like a way forward to changing an environment, couldn't. You need to know what you want, get directions from God. I'm a Christian, so I'll always go back to God and my faith. So when you have the proper direction, you would know what to do next. You could wake up and just leave. Where are you going to? A lot of people do it. They wake up, oh, I'm going to Lagos.
True.
Lagos is hot. Lagos. And when you're in Lagos, every single day is one story or the other. It's a good option because there's a good environment and a good society, but you might not be called there. You really might not be called there. So you don't need to just run because, oh, people are running here, I'm running there. There is a time you will get to the point where you could go to Lagos, have a branch in Lagos, Why rush because people did it? So firstly, stay where you are. Ask yourself, what do I want? Maybe you could actually, look for someone doing what you're doing, somebody that is already there in the space where you are, then probably take an internship job. I will always advise people to work with people, even if you're out there, like maybe you feel you're good enough. When you change environments, try to work with people, because working with those people will help you grow. That will help you learn. That will help you increase your skills. That will help you meet people. Build up a good portfolio for you. You really need your portfolio to be right for people to even sell. If you don't have the right portfolio, you can't sell the right business. Who would buy? I think by doing that will help her a lot get a balance with the society. And then she should also put God first, like I said. So just think of where you're going. Think of the positivity. Be positive, and you'll definitely get there.
Speaking about tough times, right? As a creative and a multi-passionate one, how are you able to navigate your different creative expressions, photography and the other ones? How are you able to navigate?
Okay. Definitely, we all go through challenges. Like I said, when you are here, your challenges, it's on that same level. You won't be thinking of a beginner's problem. Oh, I want a camera, I want this. We still do want cameras because, girls are like babies to us. We want everything nice. You want a better camera, you want a better everything, lenses. But then you want a more expensive one. Everything will be triple the price of what you would ordinarily want previously.
Yeah.
So things just get a bit more. But how do I manage the challenges? Firstly, again, I will go to God because God will help me. I've gotten to the point where I don't bother myself with a lot of things. I know what I want. I aligned my problems. In fact, every month I write down what I want to do. I have things I would accomplish every month. It might not happen, but I write it down. I want this to happen. God, I have told you, and this is it. And then you just start doing the ones you can afford. Put them on your scale of preference. I can fix this, I fix. I can do this, I do. Just plan and keep going. When you can't do it, it is not you. You just can't solve it. You know, we cannot handle everything, but then God would solve the things you need at the time you need it. I've gotten there, like, there's every time I get to a bridge where I need something and he knows I need it, he provides it. He makes it available for me, you know, on several occasions. So I have left my worries to him to take over, because I realize he is taking over. We think we are doing things by our power. We are not. Just don't bother yourself. I promise you. If you can try this, don't bother yourself. Let God drive you. He will take over everything for you. Make sure you're taking life one step at a time. Make sure you're doing the things you need to do. Don't sit down and say, oh, I'm resting, God is doing it for me. He's not doing anything for you. But you are taking steps. You're making moves. You know, you wake up as little as every day. You wake up and post on your story about something you're doing. That step, God sees it. He knows you have laid a foundation. He knows you are making opportunities. You are working towards something. So why not? He will keep working for you. Once it germinates and is ready, God will deliver it. You know, so I don't I don't discuss challenges. I don't talk problems. If you call me for problems, then there's a problem already. Because I don't talk problems. I'm sorry. We've gone past that now. Just focus on the solution. You will find strength in it. You know, and where there's strength, you can fix anything. So yes, we do have problems, but lay it before God. Pray over it. Solve what is possible. Fix what you can. If you need to talk about something, of course, reach out to people that you know you can trust. You know, please don't go about telling people everything about you. That's another thing you shouldn't do. Have one person you know. Okay, I can discuss this with this person. I have friends for different reasons. I think I was listening to a very powerful woman of God, and she said, you need to vet your friends. You need to audit your friends. And I realized it was an essential in my life. I needed to audit all my friends. What does this person do? What does this person, how does this person influence me? What's my benefit? What are my losses? If it doesn't make at least 50, 60, 40, don't invest in it. You can have it as a friend, but don't invest in it. There's no need. So literally figure out your friends for your reasons. You should have a friend you can discuss business with, discuss relationship with, discuss friendship with, discuss family with. If it's one person that can handle all that, you are blessed. But if you have more than one, why not? You know, you nurture whatever you want to build, then also be careful of who you speak to.
I feel like as creatives, there are certain things we need to do. And I often hear, try to be consistent, you know, even when you doubt yourself, try and still push, you know. How would you say you've ever, there's been a time in your life where you had to deal with consistency, especially with your different expressions, trying to be consistent to show every expression of my creativity is getting equal time, equal effort. How do you deal with consistency with it?
Even me, I talk to myself about consistency and I pray about consistency because it is not easy. You know, today I remember that I'm growing a baby. My second business is a baby. She's very young, probably 3. She came up in March. It's called Terra Homes, yeah. So Terra Homes is an interior space, but we don't do interiors like the regular interiors. I do hand painting. I paint the houses myself. So literally, I do lime wash paintings, but I want to know you as a person to arrange your house. I cannot just, take this money and fix your house. No, I need to blend colors with what you would want that will make you feel at home in your mind. So sometimes, including for me mostly, I get tired. Sometimes I'm not even there. You know, you're not mentally present in your business. You could be tired. You could feel like you're not doing enough. We all get there where we feel like nobody will like what I'm doing. I feel like I'm a fraud. If you've not felt like you're a fraud, then you're not even close to starting a business. You must get to the fraud level. I don't think what I'm doing is good enough. Should I put this out there? You know, you must feel sick. Sometimes I would do a shoot for a month, and I'll be looking at the shoot. I don't have the guts to post it. I feel like, what's going on? You know, so one day I spoke to my friend about it. He's like my mentor, Favor Benjamin, and he was telling me, Claire, what's wrong with you? These pictures are so nice. Like, they are so good. Why are you not posting? You should post. You should put yourself out there. And then I started asking myself, you know what I did? I had to shut my mind. I'm like, this is your business. It's not their business. Why are you thinking about what everybody would think about you? It is you. It is about you. Like, do whatever you choose for you. If they like it, fine. If they don't like it, fine. But do you like it? Is it you? Then put it out there. So I could wake up and I think this is a nice information. I put it out there. But guess what? It might not just be about you. You might just pass a message. But then you are still showing up for your business. Because the fact that you are present in that business is what people are looking for. They want to be able to scroll through and your story is there. They want to be able to scroll through and your post is there. They want to be able to see you tagged with somebody else's picture. They want to see a collaboration with you. So a lot of times you are not literally doing much, but you're involved. You show up at as little as posting in your story. My friend told me that, she said, Claire, do you know, if you want to build your Instagram page, post on your story. Don't bother yourself, just post on your story. In less than 2 years, she's a content creator, if not one of the biggest. Casey, she took, in less than 2 or 3 years, she's gotten over 32,000 followers on Instagram. She started wedding photography content, and today she's like so big. And she was just advising me, just leave this thing, post on your story. Even if you wake up, you don't have, just post, show up for yourself. And I'm like, okay, that's a start. And this year I've been doing that. I could just wake up, probably I'm doing this, and I'm posting my story. I see a good post about God or photography or something that is related to the business, so you don't go so far away. You don't bring relationship inside business. You don't bring, there are things you don't make people lost make them know that this is where you are going, but you could actually relate things a little bit, connect things to it. You could bring God. It's your business. He's the foundation of your business. So he should be there, forefront. There's just little minor things. You can say, oh, this is why I want to work today. I went to a shoot and it looked like this. Oh, I'm at the gym. Yeah, fitness is good. You could express that. People still want to see you. Nowadays, if you are selling something and you're not selling yourself, you've sold only that thing and nobody will buy it. So if you start up a business and you are just putting your business, or you wake up today, you snap the food and post it, you are just selling the food. And before you will get people to, meet you halfway, you will struggle. But then you wake up and you show them how you made it, and then you eat it right, and you make them see that you glow when you eat it. You just sold a lot of stuff. You sold fitness, you sold food, you sold confidence, you sold health. A lot of community will buy. So you need to be consistent, but be consistent with everything you think you can do to attract the right crowd. It is tiring. A lot of times you get tired. A lot of times. I wouldn't lie to you and say, I show up every day. I wake up, I'm ready. I'm not always there. But you need to try. Like, just make that little step so people know that you are still there. You need to remind them, I'm here. I'm there. So yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah, so it resonates really well with me what you just said. And I think one of the things I personally just started applying is I just tell myself that the world doesn't revolve around me, right?
Honestly.
People are going to always have opinions. People are always going to think whatever they're going to think, but I don't have to hinge my actions based on their thoughts, So, and I also think that you want to be a little less selfish, right? You want to think more about people, right? I'm doing this because somebody could benefit from it. Yeah, it's not about how I look. It's not about how people perceive me. Somebody could benefit from it, and then that could just give you a headway. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, have you had to deal with some? Has it been a time where you're like, I'm done. This photography thing, I'm done here. I don't want to do this anymore. Have you ever gone through that? And how were you able to come out of it?
It's funny. I think I told somebody recently, I'm like, we're not going to do this for the rest of our life. And the person was like, nobody wants to take picture forever, please. So definitely we all get there. We always feel there. You might not say I'm done, but you're tired. you're really tired. One client can just come and make you feel so bad for doing what you do. Just one person. They make you start questioning yourself, like, what's going on, you know? Am I doing, is this what God really called me to do, you know? But I realized something, that God will give you something that will not stress you. Whatever you do that is not stressing you is what God has given you. So if I wake up and I want to take a shoot and I have to go through a lot of stress, I need to do this, I need to do that, that's not my thing. I should be able to do it in my sleep. And that's what someone told me. When you can do something in your sleep, know that you've gotten to a point of, you know, a little confidence. I can wake up any day and decide to shoot. I don't sleep and wake up and think of, oh, I have a shoot tomorrow, I have to read, there are some shoots you have to. They are, in fact, most times before a client comes, I go through YouTube. But it's not like I'm trying to know something different. You could do it. You can just tell me, oh, take a picture of me now. I don't have to go and check nothing. You get, I already know how to do it. This is already my thing. But you will definitely get there. Sometimes we get there. It might not even be financial. So people think that money would, maybe when you are doing a business and you're not seeing money, you get tired, you want to give up. No, it's not even money. You might just be okay. Anyway, if you have content, you will not think money is a problem. So you might just be okay, but it's not it. Sometimes you don't feel good enough. You don't feel like you are there. The people you are looking up to, especially for creatives, we always look up to people. You are not close to them. So you feel like you're not good enough.
Yeah.
That is what we deal with more often than the financial part of it. Like, my work is not good, it shouldn't be on the Instagram, like, I see it by edited, it's not even this, you know, you're not in the right crowd, people don't know you, my followers are poor. The mental drainage is more than the physical one. It's more than the finance. When you're handling things with creativity, you have to protect your mind. So you need to understand that this is my thing. Like I said, it's my business. So I have to deal with it the way I see fit. First of all, so you can protect yourself. You know. So whenever I feel like I'm in a space where I'm tired, I can't do this, I'm tired, I don't feel motivated, we are always there at least once in every 3 months. Just leave the business, drop it, take 1 week off and do nothing. Okay. It's you feeling I'm there. If you push hard that, oh, don't worry, let me try, you're pushing what is not there. So what I do, I just take a time off. I could just travel, I will leave, go to wherever, stay for 1 week where I know I'm not going to work. You cannot tell me then, please, can you snap a picture? Even with my phone, I will not, because I'm not present. I want to relax. I want to air off myself. I want to eat. I want to watch movies. I want to sleep. I want to wake up when I want to. I want to exercise. I want to feel good, eat right. You can do things like that. Forget you run a business. Forget it. When you come back, you'll feel new. You'll feel new. Like, you'll be ready for the world. You feel like I'm ready for the world at this point. So it happens when I come back, I'm so eager, like I want to work. Come, let's do this shoot, let's do that shoot. You know, you feel very excited, like I've just enjoyed myself, I've just forgotten this, so I'm here now. Let's work. You know, so people should always take that time off to cool off and come back. I think that will really help you.
Great, thank you so much. Okay, so would like to know what is lighting you up right now?
Right now. The first thing is, I just finished my MBA. It took me 2 good years and a lot of money, so I'm excited. I'm pretty excited about it. And Terra Homes actually is very exciting. I like when I do stuff with my hand and I come in and I look at the places and it looks really nice. And lastly, I think good company. Whenever I go out with like the good or right friends, I feel really fulfilled. I feel excited. But above all, I love the fact that I'm closer to God than ever. So that really makes me really happy.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, lovely to hear that. And then what's one if you had like a free weekend, right, all expense paid, well, very little budget, right? So it's not about the money, but free time basically. What's one activity you like to engage in as a creative person?
Poetry.
Pottery? Oh, okay.
I like to get messy with my hands
Your
first.
hands, nice.
I think I like to do that. Then I like a little bit of sports, so probably play long tennis. I started playing long tennis actually this year, so I like to do that.
Okay.
Then I like going swimming. I don't know how to swim, but I want to be in the water, so it feels like it's washing away my sins, washing away my problems. I just want to be there. You know, just I used to swim every week. I don't still know how to swim, but I'd rather be there than be any other space. I take my mental health very seriously, very, very seriously. So whatever could give me a certain ease, peace, joy, as little as anything, I try to do it. So I go swimming like once a week with my friend. We work out at the gym together, so we took it upon ourselves. Then I go for my long tennis 3 times a week. I haven't gone in like 3 weeks, but I was already getting there. You know, everything I'm saying, I have already started doing. So it's not something I wish to do anymore. I'm already in it, already doing it. So, but I would love to do something new, something I haven't done before. I don't even know what. Maybe I was thinking of buying a monkey.
Oh,
I didn't say that bit.
I wasn't expecting that.
I saw one recently, so I'm like, I think I should just buy a monkey. I love animals. My dog is 14 years old. And she's she's a baddie. Amazing girl. I'm a dog mom. I love dogs. I've had dogs since I was 3 years old till God knows when. My dream is having like 10 breeds of dogs in my house. But I don't mind animals. I used to have a lovebird. They were 2. I like gift people animals, so I think I bought one for my friend. I even bought rabbits for my friends. But I buy a lot of crazy things. Once I want people to care for people. When you care for a pet,
start,
you would know how to care for others. It would foster some love in your heart. You know.
Now that you've said that,
yeah, you should. Right. But let me know. I would advise you on the breed to buy.
Okay, sure.
Awesome.
You. It's really good to have you today.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, last question, right?
Okay.
Who's one creative woman you'd like to see on this set?
In Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt, outside, wherever.
Let me
Maybe you should give us one in Port Harcourt and then one outside.
Okay. I'm going to do Port Harcourt first because she's someone I look up to a lot. Photoville. Yeah, she's a photographer as well. I can't call her my mentor because we've not really spoken, but she is amazing. She's good like that. You know, I would love her to be here. I hope she will come and have the time. I'm sure you guys will be very fulfilled having her here.
Okay, so let's see. Then outside Port Harcourt.
Outside Port Harcourt for a lady, I'm limiting myself to photographers a lot, and I'm sorry. Gaz Mado, she's quite big, but amazing as well. So that would be another person I would love to see. So I'm talking about people I want to see. So I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I think you should consider that.
Yes. We'll see.
See how it goes.
All right. Thank you so much. So call it a wrap. That's a wrap now. Thank you for your amazing presence. Thank you so much for gracing and honoring us.
You're welcome.
So see you some other time.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining us to the end of the episode. We're going to have other episodes. So we're going to have episodes every month. This space is strictly for creative women. We want to walk you through the journey of becoming a better person as a woman, as a creative. You know, so we are spotlighting stories of women who have navigated their journey. They are still on the journey, but they have navigated certain challenges, and we're going to be sharing how they were able to navigate kind of struggles they went through and the solutions that were able to help them. So if you're just joining us, feel free to subscribe and drop a comment. Share this video with someone who you think is going to benefit from it. We'll see you some other time. Bye.